everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black 2, No Healing in Battle, Revenge, Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, we made our way through the very short Route 11, taking down the second of the Swords of Justice trio being Virizion, and then made our way, finally, to Opelucid City. We are in the home of the 7th Gym Leader's City, and it's about time! It's been a very long time since we fought against Skyla, or at least it feels that way anyways. And while we aren't taking on Drayden this episode, we very well might be taking him on next episode, and that could be the finale of this series. It's a deadly gym without being able to heal, and I have no idea how it's gonna go. But for us to take down that gym, we have to defeat Route 9 first, which is this way. And I know I've actually been doing gyms before going on to the area after their city, but since that's a dead end, we're gonna do that first, because after Drayden, we have to go to Marlin's city? Is that a thing? Do I actually? I don't remember. It's been a while. Is Marlin really immediately after? It might be. That scares the heck out of me. Anyways, we're not gonna think about that right now because Marlin might not even be seen in this series with how scary Drayden's gym is. Anyways, we have to take on Route 9. And like I said last episode, I really want to make it to Drayden. Stand in front of him without losing anybody else. Because we haven't lost a Pokemon since the first trainer at Charged Stone Cave. That's a really long time ago. And I'd love to see this team fight Drayden. But we have to take down Route 9. And Route 9 is one of the most deadly areas in this game from what I remember. There's these bikers that are scary. There's that guy, he's probably scary too. There's the Roughneck duo. And there's the shopping mall. There is a lot of stuff to do here. And I don't even want to think about doing it right now. But I have to. And those two are probably the worst part of the route. I lost a Pokemon to them in my original White 2 Wedlocke, the one we're getting revenge on. And, you know, most people lose Pokemon to those two. They're scary. And while I pretty much handled that fight perfectly last time, one small oversight cost my Raticate his life, and I really hope we can get revenge on these two this episode. But before we start, I want to go ahead and check the Hidden Grotto of Route 11, because for my encounter, for Route 9, for my encounter here, there's actually only one thing I can find in the grass normally, and that's a Muck at 5%, and a Molga through the Shaking Spot. I'll probably get a Molga over Muck because I don't feel like looking for another 5% encounter. But the Hidden Grotto can have both Muck and Bouffalant. And other things too, but those are the only thing eligible to me. So I really hope that there's a Muck or a Bouffalant. Please be a Bouffalant. It'll save me so much time. There's nothing there. There's a hidden item probably. Yeah, there's a Damp Mulch. We've, run around the region for a long time. I was pretty certain there'd be a Pokemon or something there. And I could just wait. I'm likely to get something to respawn there throughout time. It's, probably a better idea than just getting a Muck or a Molga in the grass. We'll see. I'm going to start with the Roughneck in the northeast of the route, because I bet he has a Scraggy, and really that's a Marcus job. I feel good about doing that. And we'll start with that. If he doesn't, he probably has like a Krokorok. I don't know. I'm nervous. And when you run, they speed up. I've showcased this a lot. That's terrifying to me because you start to run and it's like they speed up and it gets in your head. Nothing in your trash can. No, I have the dowsing machine up. Let's fight Roughneck Jimmy. Is today the day? It's not actually the day. But what if it's Timmy? Like little Timmy? It's a chance. And I took a chance with Jimmy and I failed. He does have a Scraggy, that's fine. Alright, so we'll be able to take him out. He's the easiest trainer on the route. Level 47. That's actually terrifying. This is where the lower level limit really comes into play. Please don't miss. Thank you. It really comes into play here because I'm at a lower level than I normally would be because I don't want to pass the level limit of 50, which is lower than it would normally be. And because of that, the trainers around here are a higher level than me, which is just terrifying. And I don't really want to deal with that. Actually, Marcus and Catherine might be really... No, that would be bad for the Roughneck duo because they have a Crocodile, even though I could drop it on its head in one shot. It might not be the worst plan. You know, Gusher's in Brooklyn, though. Yeah, Gusher's in Brooklyn, easily. Because I could protect Surf. Then Energy Ball, Earth Power. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now. I'm doing them last because they're most likely to take a Pokemon from me, and it'd be the best spot to end the episode off on. So, I'll run into a couple of encounters. If I find a Muck, great. Let's put Catherine up front to go through here, though, because I need to be able to run away from wild Pokemon. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay, my encounter for Route 9 could be not a Minccino, because Minccino is a part of our previous game clause, because I used Rose, the Chinchino, long ago back in the Black Wedlocke, so Minccino doesn't count. I'll just do a couple of wild encounters. I don't really want to waste everybody's time running away from battles like that, so I just do it a couple of times, and if we don't get anything, then I'll just wait and check the Hidden Grotto periodically, you know, after training sessions and stuff like that. I swear, if I get sniped. Is there really just nobody down here? Maybe. Alright, my encounter for Route 9! It's not going to be a Liepard. Same thing, I used one of these in my Black Wedlocke long ago, named Midnight, so this Liepard does not count. And I probably know what it has, but I'm just going to run away from it. Nothing could run from this thing, probably, except for Catherine. That's actually probably not true, but that's why I led with Catherine. Alright, there is somebody down here, that's what I thought. I'm just going to take a good old guess that he has a Scraggy or a Crocodile. Two things that Roughnecks tend to have, and we'll do it. Fine. If I win, I give him my Pokemon, which is fine, because if he wins, I'm done anyways. You know what I mean? He can have my dead Pokemon. That's fine. He has a Crocorock. That's what I thought. Did I say Crocodile? I very well might have. Nobody here has a Crocodile, except for the Roughneck duo. They have a Crocodile and a Drapion, which is just absolutely sadness to even consider. That's so terrifying. Thank you for not missing. I was going to use Ice Punch, but with the Intimidate, it would knock it out. But High Jump Kick, even -2, I'd take it out with a High Jump Kick. Are you kidding? Yeah, Roughneck, Reese, and Chance. Easy. But the duo, I'm scared. And there's also trainers in the shopping mall. Whoa, that camera always is so weird how it doesn't follow you down. You just run off screen. That always gets me. Yeah, sure. We'll get an encounter in the Double Grass, too. And then Super Repel the rest of the way. And we'll check the Hidden Grotto periodically. Alright, one encounter here. My encounter for Route 9! It's not a Garbodor. Very close to a Muck, but I already have a Trubbish in the PC named Deputy. So this Garbodor does not count. And that's going to be it for my encounters here. I guess we'll get a knockout here so I can get level 47 at least. Save me a little bit of time training for Drayden, and an extra level, you know, can't hurt at all. And maybe we'll even learn something at 47 that could be useful for the Roughneck duo. Unlikely, but we'll see. No, nothing. That's fine. Okay. There is a biker and another biker. Marcus is probably just my best bet overall. Okay, one more encounter. Fine, my encounter for Route 9's a Muck. No. You know, one can dream. Muck's the only thing other than a Mulga, so yeah. If I decide to get an encounter, I'll just cut to it. But I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for the Hidden Grotto. Bouffalant could be really cool, and I know you can get Bouffalant in the route before Victory Road, but that's like really far down the line. I'd like to get one sooner rather than later if possible. Or just get a Muck in the Hidden Grotto too, whatever. Alright, this guy. It's just too risky to use anybody other than Marcus, because they're only going to have Crocodile and Scraggy and stuff like that. And I know I can miss with High Jump Kick, but again, that's a 1 in 100 chance. I don't really feel like thinking about it, even though I always think about it. He's got one Pokemon. It's a Scrafty, isn't it? It's a Pawniard. Yeah. See? Everything's weak to fighting here. Actually, except Drapion, but pretty much everything's weak to fighting. I'd like to have a fighting type attack on Marcus other than High Jump Kick, because I know it's irrational to think about the 1 in 100 miss, but all it takes is one time, and we're in big trouble. So, you know, having like Brick Break for those weaker opponents like that would probably be good, but I don't want to get rid of Protect. Alright, we'll grab this first, or not. Marcus? No, his name's not going to be Marcus. We already fought a Marcus, remember? In a Reversal Mountain, we fought Marcus with Marcus. It's Philip. Okay, Pawniard. Skorupi. That makes sense, actually. I could have probably guessed that if I spent a whole bunch of time laying out guesses, but there's really no need. It's not immune to Psychic, because it's not a Drapion, so I can use Zen Head, but Marcus is perfect for this area, are you kidding me? And all that remains is the Roughneck duo and the shopping mall, which we will do the shopping mall first, because I said we need to end the episode on the Roughneck duo. Because if somebody dies, I can just end the episode instead of having to cut it short halfway through the episode. Because it's most likely somebody dies. Or, you know, I'm going to be optimistic, but it's very possible. Oh, there's an item down there. Are you kidding me? What is it? I don't care about it. It's a nugget! Okay, moving along. Let's go in here really quick. I can't actually explore the two-blind bridge, but I can go ahead and talk to a couple people in here. And maybe there's an episode. Maybe there's a item in here. Yeah, and you can change Rotom's form, I believe, in the shopping mall, is what she was saying. This guy won't let me through. He's like, halt. It's undergoing a test to see how many people it can hold. You can't add one more? Can you imagine what that two-blind bridge looks like right now? Like a person on every tile? That'd be actually hilarious. And they're all the orange guy. Like those orange sprite guys are blocking the way to the white and black, the White Forest and Black City, I think. And just imagine one of those on every tile of the place. That would actually look pretty hilarious. All right, inside of the shopping mall 9, because it's on Route 9. Is this a separate area? It is. It's a shopping mall. So this technically could get another encounter, but there's nothing you can actually find in here. But there are trainer battles, actually. So that's terrifying, because I remember they're pretty scary. I think there's one with a Leavanny somewhere in here. That's about all that I can remember. This is a trainer. So what would I want to fight Leavanny with? November. You know, I don't want to regret using November, but let's put experience share over on Catherine, and then you now have the Rocky Helmet, November, and Carly has a Citrus Berry. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that. Fight. She's a lady. She's not actually a battle. She is a lady, but she wants me to buy her a Hyper Potion. I didn't, but I just gave her one of mine because I don't have time for that. She'll give me an Energy Root, which is basically the worst trade I've ever received. This is a trainer. She is. She's like, welcome. You like a cold drink with your Pokemon battle? Can you imagine just going to the mall to go shopping with your friends? You're out with the girls, and you're walking down the mall, and then Owen, that's unfortunate, Owen just walks up to you and it's just like, battle. and then the music starts playing, and it's like, done, done. You know, and just all your friends are on the sidelines all of a sudden. It's like, imagine Pokemon battles in real life. You're just walking, and all of a sudden, it's like, dun, 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 you know, and it's like, puts you into the battle. You know what I'm saying? All right, just a Minchino, which is terrifying because it could have Rock Blast. And I really don't want November to die on October 31st. That's the day I'm recording this. Because if November dies, I'd like it to be in November, so I can title the episode November's End. Get it? It's brilliant. And it wouldn't be spoilers because it could just be the end of November. I said that at the start of the series. You don't know, I might do that and she doesn't die. Or I might do it and she dies. It has no relation to what actually happens. You have a Leavanny. No, you're not even a battle. 10% off Pokeballs. I saved 20 Pokedollars. I am a pro shopper. I bet there's a medal for that, honestly. I could totally see pro shopper medal. You're not a trainer, no. But this is where you change Rotom and also grab a Poké doll, which is totally not creepy. A doll discarded in a bunch of cardboard boxes in the Pokemon world. I would never touch a doll in the Pokemon world, not with Baynet being a thing. All right, this is the TM corner, and then we can talk to the Team Collector and Mistral, and I forgot about that. Not having a Pokemon that knows Fly sucks. Also, Hyper Beam and Giga Impact could be useful for the Elite Four. You never know. I always like to incorporate that when there's like nothing else that I could use for somebody because like a last ditch effort, you know, why not? And this is the Pokeball corner. The favored mail is the same price here as it is everywhere else. That's so unfortunate. Is this really it? I remember this place being so much bigger. I know this guy's a trainer. I think his name's like Dean. I don't think it's actually Dean, but he's a clerk. And this isn't a trainer either. Is this really it? This is a pitiful shopping mall. I mean, I'm from a small town, and the shopping malls here are really pitiful. Like, when I was in Edmonton, Canada, it's like home of the biggest mall in North America, I think. West Edmonton Mall. I went there, and it was like, oh my god, this place is enormous. Because where I'm from, the malls have, like, 8 stores and just 1 floor. You know, just like here, no steps, no escalators, nothing. Just 1 floor. You know, we thought that was huge. Anyways. November's up front. We'll fight the clerk. Because I still think somebody around here is a Leavanny. Either Leavanny or Floatzel. Either way, Carly and November should be able to handle it. His name's Lou, and he's not a clerk. He's a waiter. And he has a library, so Either way, good lead. So, this guy is much weaker than I remembered. I could have swore there was somebody in here super deadly. Maybe that's just black and white. This is supposed to be challenge mode. It's supposed to be harder than black and white. But actually it is. You know, black and white's pretty easy. My black and white Wedlocke was one of the easier series I've ever done. But, you know, I didn't use no healing. But I didn't on white too either. And I think I have the same amount of deaths that I had. If I get past this episode with no more deaths, I think I have the same amount of deaths in this series than I did in white too. Which allowed healing. Which is really funny. I think, how many deaths did I have? I had Cheeks, Frigo, Allura, Headsman, and Bartholomew. Yeah, after the first or second trainer in Drayden's gym. So yeah, if we don't have any deaths up to Drayden, we'll be matched with the easier series. That's crazy. But we still have these guys, which was the cause of one of those 5 deaths. So I don't want to do it. I really don't. So I gotta think about this. Who's my better option? Catherine and Marcus are really good, but so are Gushers and Brooklyn. November and Carly, no, because Carly would get dumpster trucked by the Crocodile, and November would get pretty hurt by Crocodile. They just aren't a good option. So we're gonna put them at the back of the party, because they are my last-ditch effort. If we go into them in this battle, we've lost the game. So let's put the experience share on... Who has the experience share? Catherine. Right. I want the experience share to go to November. Carly has the Rocky Helmet. Catherine has a Citrus Berry. Catherine's too big of a risk, I think. I think Brooklyn and Gushers is my best bet. Because Drapion doesn't have any Rock-type attacks, and I doubt Crocodile does either, but I could Protect and drop Crocodile with Surf, and then Earth Power Drapion. That sounds really good, actually. I like that. And I could always Energy Ball Crocodile if it lived. And I Intimidate them both! Yeah, easy. Easy decision here. Alright, I want Brooklyn to have the leftovers, though, because that'll get HP back while we're protecting. Shellbell does not. Why haven't you had the leftovers? Nobody's had them for a while. That's kind of an oversight on my end. Alright, Brooklyn lead. Gushers here. And then... I wish Gushers had a water attack that wasn't Surf, because it splits. But would she have a water attack that's stronger than Surf, even though Surf is split? I don't think so. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We don't have Waterfall at this point. I guess we just gotta live with it. Will-O-Wisp, nobody can learn. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I do want to go heal really quick just to get power points back. I don't know if Gushers or Brooklyn is missing any, but I figure we just better one last heal before the super deadly scary trainers of Route 9 are finished. We have one left. It's the Roughneck duo. The ones that I've been dreading since the start of the series. We need to get revenge. That's what the series is about. And it's not just revenge on the entire playthrough of White 2. It's revenge for all the smaller parts as well. And we lost our headsman Raticate long ago to these two. And now I'm thinking about it, I led with a pair that's pretty similar to Marcus and Catherine in a way. Because we had our Ampharos Bartholomew, who died very shortly after as well against Drayden's gym trainers. But I played that fight perfectly. I used immense strategy and played so well. And I had it. We were in the home stretch. We were done. But I miscalculated. And we lost Headsman because of one wrong error on my end. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, it was if I healed on that turn. Which I had healing items for still. But we don't have healing items for this fight. Which is terrifying. But let's check the Hidden Grotto one more time, too. Because we've been running around. Not a lot, but you never know, right? I mean, it could be something. Nah, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's stop procrastinating and fight the Roughneck duo. We're getting an Intimidate. We've got the leftovers and Protect. We've got Surf and Earth Power. They don't get any grass moves or rock moves that I can think of. Crocodile might get a rock type attack, but we should down it before it gets to do that, I hope. Let's just go for it. I believe in Brooklyn and Gushers. Oh boy! Hey, what have we here, boys? You've got a good Pokemon. Let me see them. Hey, a bad one teamed up with another bad one. You know what that means? We're super bad. You know, like Jonah Hill. It's a good movie. All right, don't watch it if you're underage, kids. Anyways, Jim and Cass. They've got a Crocodile and a Drapion, and they are deadly. Level 46 each. Poison Dark type and Ground Dark type. They're dark. They're super bad. All right, we're going to intimidate them both, which is going to be really good. Brooklyn's incredible, and I stand by the fact... That's fine. But I stand by the fact that he would have been better than Helamoth, even though I think Helamoth would have been cooler. Helamoth might not even be here at this point. We don't know. But I believed in Brooklyn this whole time. And that's good. So I'm going to protect immediately with Brooklyn. I need to get rid of that Crocodile as fast as possible. I don't know if Surf will be enough to take it out in one shot since it's going to be split. But I have to go for it. And even if it doesn't, maybe Brooklyn will outspeed next turn with an Energy Ball. Actually, Signal Beam, because it's super effective in Stab. And then I can Earth Power the weakened Drapion and finish this on turn 2. Crocodile also gets Dig now that I think about it. I hope that's not going to be what it does, because if it outspeeds Gushers, it'll avoid the Surf. And that could be really harmful to us, because Brooklyn won't be able to protect the next turn, you know, smartly anyways. And it could be pretty bad. All right, I'm going to go for Surf. And hope Gushers outspeeds Crocodile. All right, Brooklyn protect. God, I hope this goes well. Crocodile's going to go for Crunch on Gushers, which I hate to see. And Drapion's going to Venoshock Gushers as well. That's resisted, which is good. Yeah, they didn't do too much to us. And we're going to be able to Surf's up on Drapion and Crocodile. All right, and Brooklyn's going to protect itself. And we were able to take out Crocodile. Nice work, Gushers. All right, we've got this sealed up. I hope. So, this is kind of bringing me back to the Headsman scenario. I could attack with Brooklyn and Gushers and finish it off. But I could protect with Brooklyn, hope for the 50-50 and finish it off with Gushers, leaving Brooklyn not open to attack. Because Drapion is going to outspeed, and who knows what it could do to Brooklyn. I don't know, but I believe in Brooklyn. I'm not going to go for a double protect, even though it could help. I'm fine. Yeah, we're going to outspeed it with Air Slash, which is good. Won't knock it out, I don't think. Believe in Brooklyn! There we go! Brooklyn's great! I don't understand why I underestimate him so much. These two did insanely good against these guys. Wow. Mystery Egg and Sequel Claws Pokemon coming in clutch to grab us HP up. Very cool. And that's all the trainers on Route 9! We have taken down everything in this game up till this point. Except for the 7th gym of the game. Oh, dang it, it's terrifying. We have Drayden's Gym to take down. This was home of my 5th death in my Pokemon White 2 Wedlocke. And that's how many deaths we're at right now. But we will not be taking on this gym this episode. This will be in its own episode, in episode 40 of our Pokemon Black 2. No healing in battle, revenge, Rainbow Wedlocke. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, a like is so much appreciated. It helps out more than you could know. It makes me feel better about everything. It makes me know you guys are enjoying the series, and just motivates me that much further to keep producing these videos. And help us reach the like goal on the side of your screen, of course. And if you love Wedlocks like this and haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified of all future uploads for this series and the channel as a whole. And until next time, when we take down, or start taking down, rather, the 7th gym of the game, I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys then.